Tuesday morning. I mean, are you really getting parts if you don't tour the lot too? We're in quad track country and case country. But they are whatever popular for their quad tracks and scrapers here. One of the road tracks there. It's got another bearing housing for that cracked one on the roller over here at Matichek's in Faribault, Minnesota. So, we go put this bad boy back on. Look at that. 6-inch line is only running about quarter to a half full. So it's fully caught up. They worked the field across the road from it last night. And probably gonna work the fields across the road, this one here, and I don't know. I might try this today. But we're gonna go put this bearing on the, or not bearing, we're gonna put the housing, new housing in the roller here, get that back up into shape, and then which is okay because we just had like a couple sprinkles come through. So do that here and check back with you. Here's take two. We put it in there. We were gonna put washers on the top because the bottom is bent in a little bit. But what we ended up doing is we couldn't fit a washer in there, so we just I over tightened it with the impact, and that's why it popped, just because if it's tweaked. So we just tightened it up with a breaker bar, because really the bearing, you know, it should be able to do this inside that housing if it needs to. So should be okay. It didn't crack, so grease her up, and we kind of had some spotty showers come through, and they got rained out last night, as you can see by this thing. So we'll get going here hopefully in a couple hours. I'm in one of my 5425 John Deere. Neighbor guy's gonna let us use it to, my uncle's got like a 3-point forklift attachment to lift up seed totes. If I remember right, this loader can't quite pick them up. Or if it can, it's just not quite safe enough. I think I can just go like this. That's what's kind of nice about this tractor. So we got bale spears on it now, but joystick controller for the loader. Sweet. So we're gonna hook this thing up. Kind of talk, you can kind of see the clouds off and on, drizzling kind of thing, but a couple miles away where they got the digger, I kicked up a lot of dust on the gravel road coming over here to fix the roller, so we might go back over there and keep working ground. The co-op's supposed to be bringing starter fertilizer for the drill, and then be able to keep planting, so check you later. Sweet. Boom, corn cobs just a flying. Swing through there and knock some of that stuff down. See all the water coming through still from the fields across the road, but I think I can get a little closer where I cleaned out that water ditch. There's a couple spots that are hung up with some dirt. I might come down with the rock picker and loader, and after I get this rolled, so while he's planting, I'll come down there and clean that out again. Noon here on May 30th. Bounce across some rock picker tracks here, go slow. But maybe you can see the mulch finisher went this way. Now I'm going at the opposite angle. And what that's allowing, or what that's doing is, if there is any, like, where there was wheel spin, where the arrow kind of just left lines, having the roller go the opposite way, kind of pushing dirt, not really pushing, but filling in those holes, those lines, so that it's real level. So slow, there's just a straight 90 rock picker tracks there, but just helps level it off a lot better, makes a nice seed bed. So waiting on the co-op to bring starter before he can start drilling, so I'm trying to get ahead of him. Not sure how ground's going to work up today. We're going to give her a whirl, probably. So rock picker ruts are pretty nasty. But we'll see what we can do. We're gonna keep going here. It's rolling under real nice, and see how far we can get today. Well, he's going. He's over on some plowed stuff. This field is ripped. You can tell by the trash. Let me stop for a second. Turn this down. You can see by the corn trash on the field. It's ripped. Nothing wrong. I mean, some people like it better one way or another, but it's not bad one way or another. He does say that the plowing is better seed bed, and you just notice it's more powdery when you drive over it after you work it. Maybe it's a little wetter. The ripping maybe dries out a little faster after a rain. But I was making a little dust, not much, but you can just see it's just blacker over there. All the trash is buried. I got about probably 2/3 of this field done. I got to cross the other side of this little waterway, and I'm probably gonna pick some rocks on the piece he's on. I don't know. Maybe I'll take over the field cultivator so he can plant, because I think hopefully the co-op's here by then. So check back. That's about as far as I'm gonna get today. I cleaned out from here all the way up into here, but it doesn't look like it's really flowing very well now, but it's flowing better. I'm gonna get a spade shovel. I can't get any closer without making a ridge with the bucket, and you can see tracks here. I was in there pretty good, and this last time it was a little hairy getting out. I didn't have to push back with the bucket, but I don't feel like really getting stuck when we need that thing, because we're trying to plant. So it's not really deep here. I opened it up so it's more of a mouth. It was only about, you know, a couple inches wide that was draining, so it's coming in way faster. But thinking is that, you know, make a trench, this area will dry out, that area will dry out, and then after a week or so, where I'm standing, it's okay. I mean, I'd probably be okay, but that should be a little more firm. Then I can dig a little farther, let it dry out, and dig a little farther, let it dry out, and eventually I'll get to the main pond where it'll drain all the way, and all the water will come right through, because over the years, that's low there, and over the years it's pushed dirt. So there is kind of a bowl there. That's why the water sits there and doesn't want to flow. So we will see what happens here. You know, if a guy could grow a crop as good as the crop of rocks he grows, he'd be in good shape. Alright, I'm out in that field that they tiled, and it's only been a few days since it rained, and it's actually unbelievably dry. Very, very impressed. I've never seen this field like this. Anywhere they went with their machines though, when they mudded that tile in, because that's how the field is, it's like driving over concrete, and it's really clumpy. So I'm just trying to go really slow. I mean, I'm bound to blow a tire. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully not. I'm going really slow, but a lot of big trees I gotta push somehow out of my way. But this could be, I think it's dry. Well, they're famous last words, huh? Oh my gosh. This is one pass over next to us too. I'm gonna hit it again just because I didn't have it all the way down. Because I'm not putting it all the way down when I'm closing in it. There's a tile line over here. That's really putting a lot of stress, so I'm going to hit them again. I'm gonna hit everywhere there's a line. I'm gonna hit it again, and then hit those grassy areas to help, you know, kind of chop some of that stuff up some more. So check you later. Not bad for a second time over, huh? Like 2 foot tall, at least 3 foot tall grass and cattails and corn stalks, and you never would have guessed. No. So I got the big piece done. I had to leave like a half acre, maybe not even, a third of an acre, because there's standing water in that cattails over there. That's how long it hasn't been farmed there. There's cattails growing there. It's not protected. The DNR, whatever, soil and water came out and said farm through it, but It's draining still. Next year. But I think we gained at least 2 acres just where there's a water ditch that goes from this corner all the way up through the middle that splits the pieces. And they kind of made a new one, if you watch that video. And now we can farm right up to it. They cleared all the brush and stuff off it, so we can farm right up to it. So it is a lot better. And we gained, you know, quite a bit of ground here. So farmed right through that wet hole. But everything else worked up. Just kind of going, there's a line, maybe you can see it right here. There's some clumps. They're not really breaking up, so I'm just kind of doing it to help level it out. Not to try to break the clumps up, because that ain't gonna happen. It needs moisture to do that, believe it or not, yes. Even though we've had so much rain, they'll just break apart as it rains on it. Now that I've got them somewhat sliced up. So the drill, slow down here so you can see. There's the drill. So we're going. He's got that field, but we still haven't rolled that. I'm trying to race because I got like another 10, 15 acres on the other side of this ditch here. He's only got about 20 acres left to drill. So we'll see who gets there first. He probably will because I'm slow going here, but that's okay. Woo! Got about half of it done, but they buried all this brush. And this thing's like a root rake when it's all buried, because it's not buried anymore. Love finding hidden traps. Wow. Well, that was a waste of like 10 or 15 minutes of my life. To the landowner's defense, he was out pulling branches on the other side of the water ditch earlier, but those were buried, and they're not buried anymore because I found them with the mulch finisher, and they balled up and they knotted up on that thing, and it was a blast. Now you know what brush does to a field cultivator. Well, it's 10 to 9. I finished working that piece over there. He's got that, I don't know what I can't remember, it's like 55 acres or something. And he's got that all drilled in. I just took over the drill. I had some supper. I just took over the roller. He's got a closing wheel on the drill he's trying to fix, and then he might come over and drill some of this. Might just do it in the morning. Not sure yet. He starts in. Once I finish rolling here, we'll get the seed tender. I'll come over here with the seed tender, fill them up. But gotta hit it in the morning. I gotta probably pull off some of that brush in the corners of those fields that I just worked. Let's plug the mulch finisher there, and then not sure which way we're gonna go from here. We'll have to move on to the next little group of fields here. So we'll see what happens. So check you later.